All right. Okay, so today we are going to jump into one of my favorite game, into Dead Space. This is I feel pretty certain, looking back on horror shooters of the last generation, at least. This is possibly my favorite horror shooter of all time. Maybe more than Resident Evil, like the series as a whole, or even like 4. But this game is pretty special to me, honestly. I really like Dead Space. So we're gonna try and what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and play through, and I'm gonna try and give this game as much justice as I can. I'll make sure subtitles are good. Let's turn this off. I don't know if I've ever talked about it on camera, but I went through a weird period where, oh, because you gotta confirm it. Yep, okay. I went through a weird period with, with Bayonetta, where the camera controls kind of fucked me up on, the Y-axis. So I played inverted for a weird period there, and then I just kind of stopped. So now I think it's better. So okay, we're gonna go into a new game. Regular difficulty. I think that's pretty good. Hopefully it shouldn't save over my old stuff, but I guess we'll see, because I think it should be okay. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Dead Space. Even though it is really blatantly like a ripoff of a lot of different things, like a lot of obvious elements of like Event Horizon and Alien and stuff. Like, I really appreciate the opting for space horror, basically, for this kind of setting. And I feel like there's a lot of good... Okay, I'm going to try and stay quiet during the cutscenes. So... Yeah, this even starts off with the fucking alien thing where it tells you who's on the ship, and what their dealio is, what they're going for. So yeah, our deal is we're going to check out a mining ship called the Ishimura. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board.
Okay, obviously my fucking options didn't take. The only thing about Dead Space is it's one of the few games I prefer, like, without subtitles, because the presentation is so good without it, and it feels like it's imposing on the very careful way that they decided to present the game. But for the purposes of making sure that it's intelligible for everyone, let's go ahead and put that back on.
Looks like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
All right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Ms. Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if their power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. That guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
The field's too strong.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right, let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right, we've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
All right, and we are go. That's our introduction to the crew and to our character, Isaac Clarke, which, as clever people may have figured out, is a pretty blatant amalgam of yeah, there we go. LB is run. Yeah, run's not great, but it's not too bad actually. But yeah, Isaac Clarke is a pretty blatant amalgamation of Isaac Clarke and oh my god, fuck me, of Isaac Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke, two pillars of the speculative science fiction genre. It's weird too. It's weird though because Asimov has more to do with robotics and stuff, and this game kind of goes more into cosmic horror and stuff. But I guess Lovecraft would have been too fucking on the nose. So, all right, let's get out there.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster.
So yeah, we're fucked right now. So yeah, our main people are going to be the rest of the crew, who are going to live a nice long life. And then, of course, there's me. Now, let's check this out.
Guess the power's down everywhere. Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
The captain and crew would like to welcome you, and we hope you will stay on the platform.
So one of the things I really like in Dead Space is its like I said, its presentation and just the interface of everything, like all the light, all the hard light holographs and stuff like that, and just how the way everything is presented without a fucking without many obvious in-game elements. Like there's your menu system, which doesn't pause the game. You can move around freely in there, but enemies can attack you during it. The only thing that does pause the game is the actual pause screen, which, yeah, just the way the whole game is presented is just really cool. And it's very classy, honestly. And it was like when this game came out, this was something that, oh wow, really? Can I not grab it because it's glitched in there? Fantastic. Because EA hadn't really been doing a lot of weird experimental stuff like this. Even though this is kind of a blatant RE4 kind of rip-off / homage.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
That security console is still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power! Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Alright, so yeah, as you can tell, a lot of our characters there's already a lot of tension among the characters now. But yeah, one thing I do think is kind of weird though, and this is of course our save station. Manual saves for this game. And we should be able to figure out, okay, thank God. So, how many slots we got? There's actually a pretty fair amount here. So we'll try and just limit our rotating to a couple. Alright. Now I don't got much in the way of options yet, but once I get weapons, you'll be able to see kind of what our range of abilities is. Oh yeah, look at all this fun shit. So it's weird because in the first game, of course, Isaac Clarke is a mute character, or he's a silent protagonist, I guess would be the right term. So it's like he can't comment on this obvious bullshit like there's all this fucking blood that none of them can see. But hey, whatever. Wouldn't be a horror movie if the kids didn't go in the cabin, right?
Huh. That doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around is going to be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
What the hell?
Yeah, don't pay attention to that, guys.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire! Turn the power!
Come on. Got it!
Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, now one of them's behind me. Oh my god, really? I'm hitting all of them on the way out.
Run, Isaac! Get the
Okay.
hell out of there!
Okay, there we go. And wait for it. Oh, I'm pretty safe. Oh no! Scary monster face is gonna get. Woo! Alright. Alright, so of course that was our first encounter with the Necromorphs, which are the monster baddies of the Dead Space series. Which is a play on Xenomorph, obviously, from fucking Alien. And of course, Necro, because they're dead. Now, the Necromorphs I do actually think are pretty interesting as an enemy, like as a concept, because it's like it's basically a parasite thing that moves dead tissue instead of like necessarily being a... So they're space zombies, basically. But the way they justify it in universe is kind of interesting. I wonder what I should do. If only there was a hint on how to defeat this enemy. Basically is the only way to actually commit damage. So yeah, here we go. Now this asshole's gonna be out there until I stop, until I go get him, but whatever, fuck it. So we got a melee. RB is Stomp, which is one of the best things ever. Like, the Stomp in this game is so fucking ridiculously good, and it helps set the standard too in some ways. So yeah, and of course we got our workhorse weapon, the plasma cutter, which in my opinion, in my humble opinion, is one of the best workhorse weapons ever. This is there's an achievement in the game for getting through the whole game with only the plasma cutter, and it is an entirely possible thing to do. It is probably the most reliable weapon in the game. It's got as its alt fire, it's just got a simple switch, which honestly will help you deal with most of the options that you encounter in the game. So we'll set it that way. And let's see, is there anything else? I don't think so, not yet. No jump to worry about. But yeah, let's go. Can I just melee this? Nope. Gotta shoot it. Got 10 shots right now. Is there any more ammo in here? Did I pick anything up? I got a little bit of extra ammo. Oh, and there's some crates over here. Let's go and grab that shit. As you can see, our early inventory is pretty small, but that's going to increase as we go through. Oh no, I was too late! So let me tell you the pro tip for how to fight these guys. One leg, one arm. That will usually do it. You give them a good stompy for good measure. That shit's incredibly satisfying. Love it. Oh no, I couldn't save you. Oh. Alright, so let's move on. Now, while this game does have a lot of obvious references, and like I said, this Dead Space is basically one of the perfect pastiche games. Like a game that's composed almost entirely of different parts, but arranged in like a really positive way. And while RE4 was an obvious obvious point of reference. What? Health packs? Oh yeah, and there's an auto health button. So yeah, we'll pick up one of these guys. Now I'm gonna say right off the bat that I'm going to try to avoid dying. But oh no! I've played this game so many times I kind of know where most of the scares are, but I love kind of how over the top it is, like with the absurd violin strings every single time and everything. I just really like kind of the way the whole game comes together.
That's how they're getting around the ship.
Oh yeah, that's an audio log.
Get back! Get back!
Oh, they do that, man! They're animals! Alright. So yeah, there's a core gameplay area.
Isaac!
There's one for areas.
God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac.
Now I really appreciate how you have the hologram and they're right over there too.
What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine.
It's so weird because it's like they've composed it like they're consciously doing it. But whatever.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get.
And it's like the hand movements are kind of more or less consistent with where the camera is, except maybe for a full relaxed version.
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
So yeah, the narrative... Okay. So yeah, here's our map. It's pretty Metroid Prime, and that's the other thing that I come back to, is because obvious references back to RE4 and Resident Evil in general. There's also like some Silent Hill stuff in there, which you'll kind of see later. But yeah, this game is also feels in a lot of ways like an M-rated Metroid game, like an M-rated Metroid game that took a survival horror kind of route. You can kind of see that in the map here a little bit, which is very reminiscent of Metroid Prime's 3D map style. And also, somewhat here a little bit. Some protagonist in orange power armor. Green lights. Anybody? Yeah. But yeah, there's a... For the most part, I'm going to try to avoid deaths, but for certain enemies that have really specifically cool death animations, I will try and get killed. so you guys can see some of the stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try and play as well as I can. I know this game pretty well, so I'm gonna try and avoid dying when I can. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Perfect. And let's see here. Let's move on. So the backstory of the game is that Isaac came on this mission, like the Ishimura sent out a distress call. Isaac came on this mission because his girlfriend Nicole is on the ship and he's worried about her safety. And it's like, because it's kind of implied that they broke up or whatever. I don't remember exactly what the dealio was. But like oh no, look at this guy. He was already dead. I wonder what's happened with... Oh my gosh! Yep. One leg, one arm will usually do it. At least on normal. I understand they're a little bit more durable on hard and stuff like that. Big health. Let's see, oh yeah, X is health. Oh yeah, so reload is you aim and then you press A. So there were a lot more blatant RE4 references in that regard.
This is Benson,
like with the first game especially.
I think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut them apart.
Now it's a little annoying because they keep reinforcing the game's main hook like 85 times in the opening part, which is you cut the limbs off. You can kill them by just shooting the body, but it takes a lot more damage and it's way simpler to just cut the limbs off. And it's interesting because it's actually kind of a novel concept. See, like right after this.
That should do the job.
Right after. Oh my god, and again. I wonder what I should do. But yeah, that part's a little annoying, but I guess it is like a fairly, at the time especially, it was a fairly uncommon idea. Like, dismemberment, of course, existed in other games prior to this, but it wasn't this. But it was kind of a like gibbing and stuff like that. But this is a game that made gibbing its central combat mechanic, basically. That sounds like fun. Yeah. Oh, look at this guy. He'll never get ahead in life. He'll never be the head of a major corporation. So in addition to future hard-light hologram technology being mastered, pulling planets apart being a main concept of the universe, they have also mastered fucking localized time displacement with the stasis module.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
Alright, now timing this is a little weird because you have to actually hit the door and not the space around it. Yep, like that, because I just fucked it up. There we go. Alright. Stasis is kind of a fun aspect of the game, and it does help in some of the hairier modes, and especially on like it's not as much a priority in the on regular difficulties, but the hard and like impossible modes are way tougher. So utilizing kind of all the tricks in the bag is definitely becomes more important there. And let's see, let's check around here real quick. Oh no! Ah, jeez. Of course, this does also function as a light, but it's not very helpful. Now, to be fair, one of the things I do like, I'm a big fan of Dead Space's presentation. I think it's one of the best made games ever made, like in terms of all its detail and polish, and like its sound design, especially specifically, is like so incredible. The amount of care that goes into like all the different sounds and like all the ambient dialogue, all the ambient noise and stuff, is really like really forward thinking, actually. Like, and fucking, even though a lot of those people aren't at Visceral anymore, like the audio team really carried things for, really like continues to do excellent work, like for places like Sledgehammer and stuff like that. So, alright, let's head into the tram repair area and fix the tram. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong here.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Alright. So yeah, we'll use this for this little simple puzzle thing. So another thing you gotta look out for in here are nodes, which you can use for an upgrade system. I actually really like how upgrading works in this game. Like, there are so many small elements of this game that like really just make the game special, like, and just fun, a lot of fun to play around with. So we're gonna clear out this game of this area of no enemies first. Let's grab some. Oh wow, am I full up? I am full up. Fuck.
Listen up, car
Let's check out the audio
We
log.
managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. Look at this piece of shit off the tracks. Should have jammed off the whole system.
There we go. Is there anyone behind me? Nope. A little extra health. Or a little extra ammo. Let's head back this way. Oh, I guess we're good for now. Alright, what a great arm thing. Oh, I didn't notice that. That is like an onboard time limit thing. Oh no, this one's good. Oh no! There we go. So yeah, standard power one will take about 3 hits to kill him, which is still probably more than you want. What's my ammo like? I got 21, so I'm doing okay. Alright, now before this thing disengages, let's turn the tram on.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please.
I'll show you kind of what the stasis module can do against enemies.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
As much as I do like this game, one thing it lacks that it really could use is a 360, a 180 degree turn. Oh no! Fuck you, buddy. Is there another one? No, I think I'm good.
Tram replacement complete.
Let's get that little bit of extra ammo. So yeah, I'm swimming in health packs right now, but which would do me better in the later part of the game, but not so much right now. But let's go ahead. Let's move on. Oh no, what's that? I sure hope it's not a new enemy type. Look at him, he doesn't even come out. He just fucking sits there and growls at me. Well, fuck you too. Alright, let's go ahead and save real quick. And we'll just save over this one. In this early part of the game, there are a lot of the save rooms are pretty close together, but later on it gets a little hairier. I should probably have refilled my stasis, but I guess it's okay. Like I said, the stasis doesn't matter that much. Like, it matters less on the regular difficulty once you kind of know what's going on. But it's still pretty helpful. There are some enemies against which it's pretty key. Oh, God. I'm going to turn this around. I really like the... Like I said, I really like the interface. I like how the holograms, like, interact with or are affected by everything and how they kind of function. But sometimes they're a little annoying. Okay, so we turn around here. Let me go back a little bit. Oh yeah, because we gotta head out here. Yeah. Alright, let's head this way. Oh no! And cutting off the leg will slow them down considerably. Now this guy is a little bit of a problem. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. So yeah, 2 limbs will usually do it. Those guys are a lot faster, like, initially. So honestly, I don't like fighting them. Especially since they have a pretty strong tail attack. You drop anything? Awesome.